Boom, 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 boom. Bye, 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 bye. Baba, my Abba, Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. We got to talk about short-term market fluctuations, okay? Because if you didn't know, Baba, my Abba went up massively today. Let's go look. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Alibaba stock is up 9.57%. And holy smokers, over the past month, it's up almost 29%. Now, if you're a clown, you tend to celebrate short-term price fluctuations, regardless of what happened with the fundamentals. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm about to give you some FUD. And I actually have an interest in Alibaba. Remember, I am a long-term Boglehead investor. 95% of my portfolio is in the Vanguard Total World Stock Market Index ETF. And about 5%, a little bit less, because Alibaba got wrecked, is in Baba Mayaba. So my cost basis at Alibaba is $134.73. I am down, as of right now, 35%. I will never recover from this, ladies and gentlemen. Chinese stocks will stay low and never go up forever into the future. You want to know why? Because I said so, because they went down. And when they go down, they never come back up. So there's a lot of speculation going on. You know, I browsed some news articles. And basically, you know, they're saying, oh, maybe they're going to, you know, lift the virus restrictions. And, you know, the economy is going to reopen, blah, 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 blah. Everybody is trading hype and speculation right now. Well, let me tell you what. I'm not excited about this rally, not in the slightest, because the fundamental concerns around this company and around China as a whole have not gone away. Is China still a communist government? Yes. Are they still under the leadership of Xi Jinping? Yes, they are. Do we really know what their intentions are for Chinese businesses? No, we don't. They absolutely wrecked Chinese businesses. They fined them. They clapped them. They stopped IPOs. They were meddling all in the Chinese stock market, okay? They're putting the freaking hammer on the businesses. And it all started with Jack Ma. You screwed me over, bucko. What has changed, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, there's some rumors that the lockdowns are going to end. Oh, my God. And there's a bunch of other worries, too, okay? One of the big ones for U.S. investors is the audits. That's right. There is currently a dispute between the United States and China over whether they can properly audit the work papers of the Chinese public accounting firms that are auditing these companies. And what's going to happen is if they never come to an agreement, there's going to be some delistings, some forced delistings of Chinese stocks from the U.S. stock exchanges. Does that mean Baba's going to zero? No. Does that mean the world is going to end? No. What it does mean is there's probably going to be a lot of crashing in the U.S. stock market when it comes to Chinese stocks because people are going to be dumping it. But hopefully if there's a resolution, then we can lay all these fears to rest. People have been absolutely freaking out about delisting. And personally, I don't know what would happen if there was a delisting event where all Chinese stocks were kicked out of the U.S. stock exchange for whatever reason, okay? I don't know what would happen. I don't know if I could transfer my shares to Hong Kong. I don't know if they would just go to zero. I don't freaking know. I have no idea. And it's a big risk. My belief is I think they'll work it out. But we'll see, okay? Because we're both interconnected. No matter how much people hate it, we are interconnected with the Chinese communists, okay? We want to have access to their markets, and they want access to our markets, even though we are geopolitical enemies. I could be wrong, though. We'll see what happens, okay? So there was an audit inspection, right? And it says right here, the audit inspections by the PCAOB, the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board, started on September 19th, 2022. That's actually a very special day for me, okay? And we haven't heard anything since. I mean, I heard a rumor that the audits ended early and all the, PCAOB inspectors left after they inspected the work papers of the accounting firms in Hong Kong, but I haven't heard anything else. Now, the SEC is supposedly going to make an announcement about the results sometime this year. I haven't heard any results. I don't have any conclusive evidence on what happened with this audit inspection. And guess what? If there were issues with this audit inspection, if they found a lot of deficiencies in the work papers of these public accounting firms, there could be a pretty big crash in these companies, okay? Because number one, it means either the firms suck, or number two, there actually is a lot of fraud going on with Chinese accounting. I don't know. That's the purpose of this inspection. Now, a bullish thing would be like, well, they finished their inspections early and that's good. They didn't find any issues and they left. Maybe, or maybe they found so many issues and they were having so many problems with getting access to all the paperwork they needed to properly audit these accounting firms' work papers. Maybe they left early because they couldn't get it done. I don't know what happened with this audit. Nobody's going to know until the SEC gives us more information. And I just checked the website and I didn't see anything, okay? So that's number one. There's still FUD there, okay? And it's real FUD. It's not clown FUD. Because if there actually is material fraud, like massive fraud for all the Chinese listed Chinese listed stocks, maybe even I'll consider selling, okay? If there is that material of fraud going on. We'll see. But there's been no news. So to get excited because, oh, the stock went up. Oh my God. It means absolutely nothing. The fundamental reason that people are terrified of Chinese stocks, the audit results, is still there. What's the next one? Well, apparently there's been a bunch of riots going on in China, okay? People are pissed because they're tired of the lockdowns. And it seems like there's speculation. Well, these riots are going to be so bad that the Chinese government is going to change their virus policies. Have they yet? I don't see any changes yet. Have you seen any definitive statements from the Chinese authorities saying they're actually going to basically get rid of the zero you-know-what? I don't know if that still demonetizes us or not. I haven't seen anything yet, okay? So we still have the audit issue. We still have the lockdowns, okay, which are hurting economic activity. Yes, there's protests. I don't know. Maybe they're just going to crack down even harder on the protests. Who knows what's going to happen, okay? And then there's another wall of worry, another brick in the wall of worry, the real estate crisis. China's real estate crisis could be over. Property stocks are soaring. Do we really know if it's over? I don't freaking know. It might take years to actually figure out what's going on. There's some positive sentiment that maybe it has ended, okay? Maybe that's why people are buying into Chinese stocks. But you got to think about it. Right now, it's all speculation. There's no audit results. I don't see any material changes in the lockdown policy. And I haven't seen any definitive news about the real estate crisis, okay? So what is there to celebrate, ladies and gentlemen? You can't be a clown and just celebrate because the stock goes up. Now, if the audit results come back and they say, oh my God, their books were perfect, the work papers of these public accounting firms, we found no issues whatsoever. We don't believe there's fraud. And then the Chinese authorities come out and say, hey, we're completely done with all these lockdowns, 100% done. We're just going to learn to live with this virus. And then I don't know how we'd verify this 100%. But if there is some reason that we can actually figure out if the real estate crisis is averted and all of these things come together, maybe there will be a huge rally. But I'm not going to celebrate until I actually see real, tangible changes, okay? So don't get your butt all excited. Oh my God, it went up. It went up 10% today. Oh! It's all based on speculation, okay? And until then, I'm just going to wait patiently and see what happens. And if these audit results are really bad, like awful, I don't know. Maybe I'll sell. We'll see. Let's do some comments. Alibaba! Why is his webcam not working? What's wrong with my webcam? What's wrong with my webcam? Can you not see me? Huh? Webcam ain't working. Oh my God. Well, there go my views, ladies and gentlemen. China, Chinese companies doing very suspect things. Who could have guessed it? Basically, anyone who is not anti-US companies. When did I ever say I was anti-US companies? How many times do I have to explain to you people? 60% of my portfolio is in US stocks. How many times do I have to explain this to you? How can this not get into your freaking heads? It's easy. I own VT. Why don't you go look at VT and understand what's actually in it? Oh, it's an international index. No, it's not. It's a global index, and US stocks are part of the global index because the United States is in the globe. Do you understand? Okay. Strongman. Scott Schaefer struck gold with the established title videos. I always knew there was an opportunity there because of how clownish were their claims. Too bad you didn't get to the story first. Well, you know, Scott didn't get to the story first either, but of course he gets all the credit. That's how he normally does it. How much are you down on Baba? 4K? How much am I down? $3,200. Oh my God, you're never going to make that money back. When you buy a stock, it should just go up instantly. I am down. China is 100% finished. So obvious. I just don't get that sentiment. I don't understand why people think China is finished. Is it just going to go away? Is it just going to like evaporate and then just, you know, explode into 1 trillion dust particles? I don't understand this sentiment here. Oh, it's China. I'd be surprised if Xi backed down on the protests. It would look like weakness and it's not accepting the CCP. Yeah, they're like, oh, the protests, the government's finally going to back off the lockdowns. I mean, we don't know. Just wait, okay? There's nothing to celebrate. I put my life savings on PP call options. Strongman Scott Schaefer struck gold on his latest video. He did. Until they sue him. We'll see. We shall see. Strongman, we need you to do the South Park nipple squeeze move. Man, I've already squeezed them enough. I want to see your moves. Okay, everybody complains because I don't have a shirt on, right? And now everybody's like, oh, I want to see your boobs. It's like, what do you guys want? I don't know what you want anymore. CG has a lot of official statements. A good source. CGTN. The earth is flat. Yes, it is. Bitcoin is flat. Baba my slaba. Do you think Scott will be sued for this drama? They have a case against him. Okay. He actually did cause damages. Now, if they can prove that he caused the damages through misrepresentations, yeah, they could 100% sue him. You don't think that company has suffered massive damages because of that video? The question is the video a lie or is it the truth? That's what the lawyers have to decide. But I think they do have a case. Potentially, but whatever. That's his problem, not mine. Where is his pretty face? What are your thoughts on Fiverr? I haven't looked at it for a while. We want to see the strong man. You know what I mean? I'll show you a strong man. Soy boys want shirts. If the world is flat, why are my feet curved? I've never known. Jerome is Kid Freshie. I don't know is it Jerome or Jermaine? But apparently I like went on Echo's channel and like this guy confronted me about being a grifter. And he was getting on me because I had a Sprytac pants sponsorship. He's like, you're selling pants. And yeah, people don't need pants because you're a finance channel. You're supposed to be helping people. And then he comes on here in his little alt account, fluffing Chris Norland and Scott Schaefer, who are a bunch of freaking losers that delete all of their crimes. They accuse the large YouTubers of the same things that they did in the past. And this fluffer comes on here. Oh, those guys are amazing. Oh, and you're a bad guy, strongman. Why are you shilling pants? We think it is. We think it's that guy. Okay, Kid Freshie? I don't know who it is. Maybe it's not him. Is he going to address Meet Kevin and the blah, blah, blah stuff? What happened with that? I don't know. Oh, what did Meet Kevin say today? Oh, did he fart? Are you buying the Meat Scam ETF? I am not. Maybe I'll buy a share for the memes, but I'm not putting in a lot of my portfolio. We need some stock picks other than VT and Baba. You don't need any stock picks. You need index funds. Why do you need a stock pick? Nobody needs stock picks, okay? And then here's how YouTube works. YouTube incentivizes you picking stocks that are hype stocks because people that watch YouTube channels, they want to buy a stock and see it go up instantly. That's what they want. And if you buy a stock, that could be a good long-term play, but it goes down in the short term, everybody gets mad and butthurt, okay? YouTube's all about instant gratification. It's like a drug. Oh, give me a 10x stock in 5 seconds, bro. So I'm tired. I'm not going to just pick stocks, okay? Because you can't even tell if it's a good pick for a couple of years. You have to wait and see how it plays out. But people don't have the patience for that on YouTube. So it's like, okay, I have Baba. If it goes to the moon, I'll sell out of it, put it in VT, and then that's it. Would you use freelancing services such as Upwork if your channel gets bigger? Maybe. I mean, honestly, I can always keep it a one-man show. Maybe I would do thumbnail outsourcing, but I mean, I don't script. I mean, I've tried to do like recorded videos. I just don't like it. I don't really script anything, you know? So I don't know what I would need. Like I said, maybe a thumbnail factory to make me a bunch of thumbnails. But then again, sometimes I have stuff that I want to address right now, you know, and I quickly make a thumbnail and I go live like I did with this one. But like if you have a person that you pay for thumbnails, you got to like pay them. You got to wait for the thumbnail. And then they send you the thumbnail. Then you can go. And it's too long. Okay. You got to be fast. So maybe I should just improve my thumbnail abilities and just be a one-man show because it's all about profits, ladies and gentlemen. My YouTube channel has like a 90. Well, I can't even do the home office deduction, I don't think, anymore. I need to double check on that. I'm pretty sure my YouTube, you know, before taxes has like 100% profits. Okay. I paid a little bit money for like a friend to make a couple thumbnails, you know, but it's it's insanely profitable. Basically all the ad revenue I make, you know, I pay taxes on it and then I keep the rest. Okay. But if I start outsourcing, it's like, oh, there go my freaking profits, you know? So I could be a much smaller channel. I probably make more profits than a lot of bigger YouTubers. You'd be surprised. I actually love you, bro. Are you doing cam tonight or just chatting with us? Are you doing cam tonight? I don't know what that means, cam. I mean, I'll be chatting a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going to make this. Short recap on Baba. Baba's stock went up basically on rumors and speculation and hype. So there's nothing to celebrate. That's the summary of this video. Do you do people's taxes as a freelancer apart from your full-time job? I do not. Leave the lights off or put a shirt on. My wife thinks I'm watching. Let's see. How many hours of research have you done on Bitcoin? Not crypto, the stuff Jeremy buys. Maybe like cumulatively 2, maybe. Okay. I mean, I understand like very basically what the blockchain is. I know the very basics, but that's not my criticism of cryptocurrency. Okay. I mean, I've laid out my criticisms in many videos. Crazy rally in stocks. Say people think the Fed flip and interest is staying here for a while. I don't know why people fixate on all the short-term crap. Okay. If the world's going to be a better place in 30 years and you're buying index funds now, you're probably going to be okay. What else do you need? Oh, it's going to go up tomorrow. Instead of bonds during retirement, what do you think about guaranteed fixed income like bank CDs or annuities? I don't personally like annuities. They're expensive, and when you die, they generally take the money that you put into it. It feels safer than bonds. Well, do you trust the U.S. government or do you trust an insurance company? I think the U.S. government is more reliable than an insurance company, personally. And when I die, my kids can inherit, unless they're turds, they can inherit all the money that I've saved up. When you have an annuity, usually all the money you put into it, it goes away when you die. But it's a very simple explanation. I'm sure there's like 1,000 different annuity products out there, and they make it purposely complex so they can scam you. Basically confirmed 50 basis point hike, and the terminal rate is lower than the market has been pricing in. Good. Because like the good thing is, like, even though I've enjoyed this bear market, I mean, my VT goes up if all the stocks in the US and international go up. I mean, I benefit from, rate cuts and the economy doing better. I've just had a good time these last couple of months with all these clown stocks getting wrecked. Why is Strongman all in Chinese stocks? Yes, I'm all in Chinese stocks. God, you people. You understand there are other countries in the world. All right, I think you're just trolling me now. I think he's just trolling. What is PP? Do you want to see one? Damn, my tongue's long. Look at that. That turned you guys on. PP is Meet Kevin's ETF. Am I buying it? No. When will Fubo join Tattooed Chef? I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know. I need to look at them in a little bit more detail. Like, Tattooed Chef was just like an obvious, like, clown stock. Fubo, who freaking knows? Okay, but in that industry, it's highly competitive. I mean, there's, what, like 10 different sports streamers? Probably more. Fubo's not profitable. They're losing money. They're burning cash hand over fist. I mean, why Fubo? Why? It's just another speculative clown stock. The moon. Need to set an exit price. The moon isn't a value. Not sure how you know your stock has reached the moon. Well, I can look at valuation metrics and see if it's massively overvalued. You can generally tell when a stock is overvalued, at least in my opinion, okay? But honestly, like, if I like 2x on this, maybe 3x, like, that'd be insane if I did. But I'd probably get out of it. I'm not going to hold on to it until it like 20x's. I mean, I'm going to take the profits, put it into VT. That's the plan. Let's see. Strong man, my brother in China said not to buy Chinese stocks on the Shanghai stock market. Capitulation. Yeah, you know, they went down, man. Just go to the safe U.S. stocks. They never go down. Don't worry about Meta and Netflix and whatever. U.S. stocks, bro. If you could only own one fund for the rest of your life, would you stick it to the SPY or go global to hedge yourself against the down? Oh, obviously global. Obviously, VT. I don't have to worry about a thing, okay? I let all the active traders and the hedge funds and mutual funds, I let everybody just figure out and discover prices for me. I'm just along for the ride. That's it. Simple as that. I don't have to worry if one country goes to crap or not. Why BABA? Why not a Chinese index fund? Because I wanted to play around with individual stocks. When will you become rich from BABA? I will never become rich from BABA. People on YouTube can't wait too long for BABA to moon. Like I said, I'm not going to become rich. Like, if it 2x's, I'll make a decent chunk of change, but I'm not going to become rich from BABA. Let's see. BABA up to 180? Like, I don't know, maybe. BABA is also not only China, expands aggressively, such as South Korea. AliExpress is also used in almost all countries. I mean, but a big part of their revenue is China commerce. Big part of it. But yeah, I mean, technically they are global, but it's mostly China. Let's see. Bitcoin doesn't steal from you. The dollar and other currencies do. You might want to do some research. What are you talking about? Camera is off. Is my camera really off? This is driving me nuts. My camera's not off. People are pissing me off. What's the sell price of BABA? I mean, honestly, if it went up to like like the high 2s, low 3s, like back to where its height, like its peak was, I'd probably sell at that point. I mean, that's a easy 2x right there. It could be a while before it goes there, though. Don't get excited. BABA to 30? It's possible. I mean, if these audit results come back bad, Strongman ETF would basically be VT. Yes, it would. And I'm going to charge 0.77% expense ratio for my ETF. Strongman arguing with Martin Luther King. Not a good look. That's true. I should be exposed. You know, I don't care about progress. Okay. Well, we can only see it. Are you guys full of... Okay, this is driving me nuts. I'm going to have to end the stream and see if you guys are lying or not. You can always hear about these crashes in the market, how you wish you could buy back when it crashed, but now how it's happening. Look for good idea funds. All right, guys, that's it. You guys have a wonderful day. Cheers.